Division champion, the Middle Eastern Nightmare, Sheikh Abdul Bashir.
I'm sure that, like many of you at home, we've about had it up to here with all the political BS from Sheikh Abdul Bashir. TNA fans at Fan Interaction certainly spoke out. Did you see the line, or maybe should we say the lack of a line, when it came to getting an autograph, when it came to getting your picture taken with the X Division champ?
Well, there was a line, all right. They just didn't want pictures or autographs. They wanted a shot. And I think the thing that repels all of us and just repulses us about the situation is that he's here enjoying everything that America has to offer. I mean, he's living a life here in America that he could never live anywhere else. And we know that. And he's rubbing that in our faces.
At this time, TNA Wrestling is proud to welcome a Chicago resident to the ring. He graduated from Rich South High School, then attended Xavier University before joining the U.S. Army. Sergeant Daniel Cassera is an Iraqi war veteran who was injured by anti-tank mine and lost 2 comrades in the explosion. Sergeant Cassera is a Purple Heart recipient who is severely injured in his lower extremities and has endured 24 surgeries to date. Let's welcome Chicago's own Sergeant Daniel Cassera!
What a special moment this is, and what a big TNA fan Sergeant Cassera is. It was such an honor and such a pleasure, Don, to meet him earlier tonight at Bound for Glory.
Well, you talk about sacrifices. You talk about what it means to live in a free country. This is what we're talking about. It's young men like this that put their lives on the line, that fight for this country, that allow us to have this wonderful freedom that we have here today.
And the challenger for this match hails from Atlanta, GA, representing the USA. He is an American true and through. Through his veins runs the red, white, and blue. Come on, give it up. Consequences, Creed!
Just another memorable moment tonight at Bound for Glory. What a great job by Sergeant Daniel Cassera with the introduction of the challenger for the X Division title match. And here comes Consequences, Creed, and you talk about an athlete. You talk about an individual who's going to be feeding off the emotion of this great crowd in Chicago, Illinois. It's this man, Consequences, Creed.
But if that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what can.
Amen.
I'm going to tell you, though, Consequences, Creed, gonna have to keep your emotions in check here as this match gets going. But you know one thing this is doing. This is just burning Sheikh Abdul Bashir. This is just getting inside and just driving it home what we feel about this country and how we are and how we reacted. A nice exchange right there in the middle of the ring between Creed and young Daniel. And I'll tell you what a great story. Consequences, Creed, though, right now, has got to back this up.
As the X Division Championship belt is raised high, the winner to walk out of Bound for Glory with the gold. You made a great point, Don. Consequences. Hey. No, well, of course, we're going to be interrupted by the Sheik.
Hey.
من میخوام به شما دوتا بگم اگر هر کسی دست داری فکر کردی نکردی بیا به من میزنم تو کله خلاص.
Oh, shut up.
And look at Creed measure Bashir. Look how quickly he springs right into the clothesline and dropped him. He just knocked him on his ass.
I'll tell you what, it's a great way to start. You got to be careful you don't burn out too quick. But man, as he fired up, as he sends Bashir over the top rope, and looking to point at him. He's ready to come right after him. Here he goes.
Consequences. He's going to go airborne, going to fly.
Wow.
Oh, sensational dive by Creed.
Tell you what, that's how you started off right there. This is his chance.
We're going home tonight. Back to Atlanta.
You heard him. You heard him. He's going home tonight, the world champion there, his X Division champion, I mean. And you can see how fired up he is as he throws Bashir in. And man, Consequences Creed is on fire to start this off.
Bashir totally on the defensive. He got rocked. Here comes Creed. Crossbody, cover him. Here we go. No, only two.
I'll tell you what, it would have been incredible to win it that quickly. Something that just sends a message. The longer this goes, you wonder who's going to be at advantage. But one thing about Sheikh Abdul-Bashir, you cannot argue about his talent in the ring. We can despise what he stands for. We can just get irritated every time he opens his mouth. But one thing about it, he's one of those guys that knows how to take advantage of an opportunity. When one shows, he's there. When a window opens, he knows how to climb through. You've got to watch him at all times. He'll take shortcuts. Nice clothesline, sliding
Basement clothesline, leg hook, no, 2 count again. Another near fall for Creed, who almost has won this X Division championship belt twice in the first 2 minutes. Wow.
I mean,
Two times on the verge of victory.
He's just taking over this thing right from the beginning. That knife edge chop, you can feel it all through the Sear Center. He is just going after it. He wants to finish it off quick, wrapping his arms around the ropes, and another wicked knife edge chop.
Couldn't agree with you more when you talked about Sheikh Abdul-Bashir. His time, his stay here in TNA, how opportunistic he is. When it comes to Bashir, it's almost like it's right place, right time. That hasn't been the case tonight at Bound for Glory. From the outside in with the shoulder block by Creed, but he got caught that time, and Bashir comes right at him.
Oh, right into the rail.
Sent him into the steel.
I'll tell you, that's what Bashir can do. He saw that move as he saw Creed coming through those ropes, and Sheikh Abdul-Bashir was able to just get that knee up and send him and turn him around, and then he put him on the steel rail.
Speaking of right place, right time, think back to last month, Don, in Canada, when Bashir won that 3-way over P.D. Williams and Consequences Creed. That's exactly was the story.
Well, it was every time. I mean, it was a situation where P.D. Williams had it. You know, the Canadian Destroyer was hit, and it should have been all done. But Sheikh Abdul-Bashir saw a moment, took advantage of it, came in, and stole the win. I mean, it's just what he's all about. He's all about doing it the easy way if he can. And he's not afraid, like I said, to take any kind of a shortcut to take you out of your game. He knows how to get you when the ref's not paying attention to.
Creed gets hooked that time by Bashir. Tripped him. Follow-up move is an elbow between the shoulder blades and the lateral press. That time leads to a near fall for Bashir.
Well, what right now he's trying to do is just trying to get the emotion out of this matchup. He knows this crowd is 1,000% behind Consequences Creed. That's why he's grounding him here. That's why he's holding on to him. A, he's trying to catch his breath. B, he's trying to take this crowd out of it, and he's trying to get himself on his own game plan, as Creed is completely taking him out of it here at the beginning.
You notice the reaction of the crowd. They don't want to be taken out of this match. As they tried to get Creed back on track, but instead he got derailed. Knee, follow, pin, 2 only.
You see how he used that elbow there? He just put that elbow right in the forehead, right above the eyes, putting that pressure on the skull. I mean, it's those things that make you see stars. Wow. And right now, he has turned this momentum around as he just put Creed into that turnbuckle.
How about the impact of that move in the corner?
He's trying to catch his breath, and Sheikh Abdul-Bashir knows it. Now they're trading chops.
Who's going to get the better of this exchange? Even so far, Creed caught him a couple of times, including a forearm shot, leaps over, but Bashir moved out of the way, and Creed caught nothing but canvas on the way down.
Well, that's a situation. You can either jump or you can go low. There is 2. Not quite. He's going again. 1. No, not even 2 that time. Look at this, though. Bashir keeping Creed grounded. We mentioned that before. Using his legs now. Pulling in on that abdomen. Just expelling that breath out of your mouth. Pulling on the mouth itself. I mean, what he's doing now is frustrating Consequences Creed to no end.
But if you think about it, it's the textbook style that Bashir needs against Creed. You've been mentioning the grounding, the keeping him down. It's exactly what we're seeing here from Bashir, and at the